Okay, sorry about that. This is a quick little helping video, also a response to BigDogg's video about getting cheap plastic, or not cheap, but a construction grade crate. I'll be right back. I have a quick thing to show you. This one I took the lid off because the lid was busted. You can find these. These are Nez Tier by Buck Horn. It's made in Georgia. It's a good case. I got these actually. I got like 3 of them right now with me, and then like 4 or 5 more, and another 4 or 5 more in another spot from my aunt. She works for the school district, and she said, "Do you mind if some of the lids are busted?" And I was like, "I don't care. Let me go look at them." And I noticed that some of them were a little bit busted, but they're not that bad, so I decided to keep them on. But they just work as fine. They work fine. I just took them on a gig, so these work great out for anybody. You can totally tell there's science and technology for children signs on them, but Carolina biological stuff. And not saying that I stole these, but these were gifted to me, so let's keep it at that. More like I just took them. Anyways, and another quick tip for you guys is that when you're looking at cords, be sure to pick out the heavy duty ones or medium heavy duty ones, the outdoor indoor ones, if you're going to go on the cheap side, because you don't know what conditions you're going to be. You could be running a cord all the way from across a parking lot, like I did this past week, from one building to the next building, because the building I was in had maybe 2 outlets, and they were both on different circuits, and I needed 3 circuits, one to run my computer, one to run PA speakers, and one to run the lighting, just to be on the safe side. I like to be on the safe side. I learned the hard way of the jumping breakers or blowing out fuses, and it's not fun. So be sure to look for cords that are indoor, outdoor grade cords. I just bought several cords today, and they'll work out great. I've been borrowing and snagging cords from for several years, and now I made the investment. I think I've spent just today $150 on cords at Home Depot. I bought other cords for like $100, so you need at least a good $200 to $300 for buying extension cords and stuff, and power strips and stuff. Another quick tip for I told BigDogg that I was gonna tell him this, is to take a hose reel thing, like you use for like garden hoses and stuff in backyards and yards and stuff. Take the hose off of it and use the reel thing and just roll up the cords on that, because it has a little crank turn knob thing on it, and that should work. I personally don't have it, but a friend of mine who tours with a good band, Sons of Day, he showed me this when he was in town in May. I was pretty surprised on how well it worked. Of course, it's cheap plastic. You could maybe build one out of steel. I'm thinking about doing that out of steel or wood. But all you have to do is have the crank thing and big enough round so that the cord doesn't get all kinked and stuff. On normal sized garden hose thing, you could probably, on 12 gauge wire, could probably fit up to 150 to 200 feet, I'm guessing, on that. So that's for BigDogg, because I saw the video where he was showing the big 16 gauge 100-foot cord. So that's kind of a sucker to roll up with your arm. I have a 16 gauge cord here by me, and it's not fun to roll that up, but it's a smaller size, so it's pretty decent. So I'm kind of ranting on now, so I'm gonna talk to you guys later when I get this camera charged up and show you guys a couple more tips later on in the week. So practice and enjoy, everybody.